shrouded in mystery, follows Audie through every history. With glowing eyes and silent paws, it guards her path without pause. Ollie, Ollie, the wandering candlemaker, chosen by Sybil in her destiny's now mystic. From towers of paper to the open road, a reluctant cleric with powers bestowed. Cut from luxury fast into robes, surrounded by tomes and dusty old globes. But Ollie's mind sharp as a tack, mastered the legalese others did lack.
Oh, hoist up the sails, let the winds take a breath. For Thaddeus Turnpike commands his ship. A lord of the waves, a sailor so bold, with magical powers and a heart of gold. Behold, Thaddeus sailed the endless sea, with little Boo as wise as can be. Through tempest and tide, they roam far and wide, the Turnpike legacy, their unfading pride. From the mighty Turnpike line he hails, with a lineage of captains braving the gales. A scion of seafarers fierce and grand, with the smell on his lips and the sword in his hand. Behold Thaddeus, master of the spell, with little Boo through heaven and hell. They dance with the stars, they flirt with the dew, their laughter echoes in the ocean's blue. And now for his mate, little Boo's his name. Together they soar in fortune and fame. With little Boo, his talents wrapped in light, they summon the winds and the stars to their fight. A curse of great power, a gift or a bane, Thaddeus wields it with little to fame. A rogue with a charm, a sailor with flair, he faces each curse with nary a care. Behold Thaddeus, the sea's arcane knight, with little Boo in the pale moonlight. Through whispers of magic and the salt-laden air, the Turnpike adventure none can compare. So sing of the Turnpike, the legend, the tale, of Thaddeus and Boo setting sail. For where the map ends, their journeys just start. The seas in their blood, magic in their heart. Sing of the Turnpike, the legend, the tale, of Thaddeus and Boo setting sail. For where the map ends, their journeys just start. The seas in their blood, magic in their heart.
In Solonia's fields a halfling stood tall, sea grey eyes a fighter's call. With Fiona's love and Angus' smile, his world was bright for a little while. Oh, Harold Grey with list in hand, a promise made, a journey planned. Each task he'll mark, each dream fulfill. For those he's lost, his heart beats still. From Zakar streets to golden fields, their family loved the greatest shield. They dreamed of wonders near and far, and on a list beneath the stars. Oh, Harold Grey with list in hand, a promise made, a journey planned. Each task he'll mark, each dream fulfill. For those he's lost, his heart beats still. Young Angus fell on distant shore, while Fiona's kiss would come no more. A drunken noble, a vengeful blade, left Harold's world in darkness laid. But from his grief a purpose born, to honor vows that he had sworn. The list unfolds a final wish, a blade resisted a gutted fish. Now Harold roams through joy and strife, to live for three in one short life. From mountains high to oceans deep, this solemn pledge he vowed to keep. With boulder hat and iron will, he faces each task with hard-won skill. For every deed he sees it through, he feels their love forever true. And when the final task is done, when every battle's lost and won, he'll close his eyes, his duty clear, knowing his loved ones drawing near. In afterlife they'll meet again, their love eternal, free from pain. The list complete, their dreams fulfilled, a promise kept, a future will. Oh, Harold Gray, your journey's long, but in your heart they're never gone. With every dream that you fulfill, Fiona and Angus are with you still.
More Oh my God, hello, welcome back. We're doing it. Are we doing the thing? We're doing the thing. Welcome back to the D&D game where you, the audience, get to join in and be a part of our story as the gods themselves. Feel free to use those eternity crystals that are down there on your chat. You can give any PC or NPC advantage or disadvantage on any D20 roll. Remember to write in the character in which you want to be touched by the gods. My name is Koi. I'm going to be your game master today, and I'm joined by some faces you might recognize. Somewhere around me, over here, I have Michael Keane joining us again, playing as the halfling Harold Gray. Last we saw Harold, he was stuck up in a little room doing some... what were you doing? Language courses? You were doing
Duolingo.
Duolingo, doing so Infernalingo? Demon Lingo. There you go. Demon Lingo. That's what Harold was doing last. Love it. And so above me, I have Sam Gilroy playing as the noble pirate wizard Thaddeus Turnpike. Last we saw Thaddeus...
he was being advised to become a mad mage, to fully embrace the chaotic natures of magic, and to feel free to tear asunder time, space, whatever else he felt like tearing asunder when his mood and imagination took him.
You're a wizard, Thaddeus. You're a wizard. Thank you, Sam. Next I have in the corner there... Sean Boyd as the blue dragonborn Aelric Tiamaticus. Last we saw Aelric.
He was headed down to get Harold into the mix here because we've met the strangest individual, one of the strangest individuals that we've ever met, the antidote, Dr. Merlin Brown. He is going to take care of all of our needs, apparently, and I'm trying to read Harold in on this because it's way beyond Aelric's ken to follow this.
Awesome. Vikavar says you're echoing, but I don't hear an echo from my side.
I'm echoing?
Yeah, the Vikavar in the chat says that you're having some echo. Do you have a headset that you're using?
Yeah,
you
can
do.
take it out.
No, it's probably fine. I'm not hearing echo on my side, so I'm not quite sure. I think it might just be...
How's that?
Maybe you have a different... Sounds good to me.
Oh,
I'm not hearing an echo.
Yeah, but that audio is totally different than what you sounded like a second ago. I think your headphones... I think you just need to tell Discord which ones to pay attention to.
Oh, wait, really? This is the default one. Okay, well, great.
That's my theory. That's my going theory. Sometimes AirPods will just dominate. I don't know why. They just like come in and they're like, it's me. I'm the microphone now.
Yeah.
And you have to...
Yeah, Vikavar says you're echoing as well.
What?
Yeah.
Vikavar. Hey, Vikavar. Am I echoing now?
That's wild. I'm not hearing an echo from my side. Apple Imperialism.
He still says I'm echoing, so...
That's so weird.
Could be one of us.
One of us. One of
us.
I just mean, is there someone's mic picking up their speaker? That's all.
No, Vikavar just
I don't know why
having
it would happen
echo.
now.
Vikavar's just having echoes. So I think Vikavar, if you want to maybe try to like close a tab or refresh, I think am I the only one who's not echoing? Vikavar? We're doing chat troubleshooting. Welcome back to Twitch troubleshooting. My name's Koi. We're going to troubleshoot some technical problems today.
Only
Okay,
Toy isn't echoing, and D2 Pool.
Well, you know...
D2 the Pool is also experiencing echoing hearing. Man, I tell you what, that Vespa of yours is just killing us, dude. It's plaguing us all the way from the street into our game here.
I'm
No,
going to
don't
lower
say
my
that.
input significantly, so I might come off really quiet. On the Baldur's Gate 2 setup that Annie and I are running, my input we got to make it real loud, so I might have meddled
Test.
inside my settings for a different setup than the one than this one. We need an audio engineer. That's what's next up.
We need many more engineers. Oh my god. Are we still some people are blown out. Anarchist doesn't have echoes. That's the thing that's worrying to me is that multiple viewers, but they don't have the same problem, is the thing that's confusing me. Vicavar, you're still having echoes? Let's get Freda Music in here.
He can't.
Better music is really helpful in in our sound check that Annie and I do on her channel.
Oh, is it? Everyone sounds okay
to me now.
Claire's a bit quiet now.
Quiet.
Okay, I did lower my input considerably. I will increase it.
No, you're
halfway.
good. I can share. Yeah, you're good.
You can meddle. Okay.
Yeah, Koi's fine. Claire and Sean aren't. Anarchist is the Vicavar on our channel. Okay, cool. Feder music is.
I wonder
cool.
what I can.
I get it. Feder music is your Vicavar. So Anarchist is saying no. Anarchist and D to the pool are not having echoes. So the fact that there's that it's one user is having this problem, I think. Claire and let's just try Sam and Keen. Can you just try so that we can see if it's all the players?
Hi. Hello. Are you getting an echo with my voice?
I'm speaking. Is it okay, Vicavar, when I do this?
Echo.
Is this all right?
Coming in hot. Coming in hot.
Keen and Sam are also echoing. Echoes on everyone but me. Okay, I had something pop up here today for me, which is like some sort of an overlay of Discord when I'm using, which has never come up for me before. Stream Elements has done an overlay of Discord for me, and I don't know why. No, go for it.
I just wanted to talk and ask Alberta if I still sound quiet, and someone else thought I was quiet. Who else found me quiet? Someone did. I think it was Vicavar. But would love to know if I still sound quiet or if Boy has... Claire is good when I'm leaning into the mic. Okay, I will stay here. Physically. I will try.
No plant puppetry for you.
Damnedest. It is $50 to buy a microphone stand for this mic. I'm going to go stack it on some more books. Hold on. We're doing this on a budget.
Okay. Did I finish my update? I think I did.
Okay, so we're still... So, does everyone... Let me mute here.
This is not the look. This is too many books.
All right. Okay. I have on good authority that at least one of our viewers does not have an echo. So we're gonna keep moving. Sorry, Vicavar. We have at least one user who doesn't get any echoing from the players. So I'm gonna say that that's not on our stream side. If some users are able to not get the echo, something is going, I think. Alberta J there.
Is there any chance that you have two Twitch windows open, two tabs?
It seems the echo is very small. All right. Sorry guys, we're gonna have to keep moving just because just the one.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep going. Sorry, guys. I don't know what to do here because I'm not getting an echo on my side. I'm not streaming an echo, and when I have someone watching via an app in the same building as I am, and they're not getting an echo, and no one is echoing. Okay, so we don't have enough echoes to. Okay. Where were we again? Oh my God, where were we? Where was I? I was about to introduce the Kindred Cleric of Knowledge, Claire Hogan. Arlie, where were you? And where was Zivelin helping us with this echo?
I was just listening to you and the stream, and I was like, this is what it feels like for Arlie. Just multiple realities that she just can hear overlapping with different audio qualities. I'm kidding. The audio was actually the same for me. But yeah,
Amazing.
what the heck was Arlie up to? Yeah, I'm a bit scrambled on brand. What was...
Echo.
Truly, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm failing improv.
Thad tried to throw away your shield.
Oh yeah, and I was like, "What the hell?" And,
what are you doing?
I didn't like that at all. And then basically Elric was like, I don't remember, like, look around, or like, look at us, or like just like, you know. What is it? It's like when you make an argument, but you don't have to like make the argument. You just show, don't tell. It was like that move, you know, because we were, well, I mean, slashed to bits basically, or tentacle slapped to bits, or however the damage we took was. Yeah, my magic did it. It was my fault. And just like Arlie conceded the fact that she probably was going to eventually make the same mistake again, because she does have some self-awareness, and we let it go, but it prompted something. Someone came back and like rescued the shield, right? No,
Doc Merlin Brown showed up.
Yeah.
Sam was about to throw it, and Merlin Brown stopped. No, Marty, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Threw it, and he materialized right in the path of it, and I bonked him right on the head. It should be noted for both our listeners who are not remembering and for our party member who wasn't here, he cast a 9th level spell.
Yeah.
Which you did? That did, or Doc Brown?
Doc Brown.
Doc Brown did.
Doc Merlin Brown.
Yeah, it was like
worth noting.
Heal everything all to the max or something.
Yeah, ultimate healing. 5,000 was the name of the spell. No, it's in the 5e rules. Amazing. Which that was where we last saw Arlie. We had a script. We went off of it. We're coming back. Episode 10. Single order of magnitude. My only description for this episode is 1.21 gigawatts. Just because that's a great description. And that's kind of how I feel about walking into today's episode. So we are going to come back. We were aboard the Apostate. Thaddeus and Arlie and Aelric fought a void swarm of writhing tentacles that escaped their grasp, went up into the captain's quarters, followed directly through the little hatch door by Aelric, who leapt through, burst through the hatch door. Arlie jumped up following. She's a lot stronger than she looks for a 3.5 foot tall Kender. Can just kind of pop up that jump, no problem. And the Void Swarm proceeded to almost do some very serious bad things. Aelric luckily got a reroll, got an advantage from the gods. I believe it was
the gods
Thor.
spoke, yeah, and that
the gods spoke.
That was about to get ugly.
It was going to get very bad. Aelric was about to lose control, but got the advantage and succeeded in the Constitution saving throw. And I think the final blow was dealt by Wizard Thaddeus, if I'm not mistaken. Doing some cool Shadow Blade shenanigans. And once the Void Swarm was defeated, Thad grabbed the shield in a moment that almost was going to become a little bit too much of a conflict, but Arlie was talked into releasing her shield by Aelric, who just said, "Look at us," as they both were at like a quarter health. Thad took the shield, was about to throw it out, actually threw it to try to get rid of it, and a appearing, teleporting wizard, Doc Merlin Brown, showed up and proceeded to have a little bit of a crazy interaction with the party. They are there to help get you into the Underdark, where you will be needing to go for this the Web's Edge, it's called, to get you into the Underdark for the Web's Edge. Thaddeus was able to negotiate 12 hours of rest so that everyone can get a long rest. And Wizard Merlin said that he'd be back at the end of the 12 hours to transport you to Web's Edge. I think you asked if he was going to stick around, and he said there are more people in the world. I'm a busy guy. So you have had a few interactions. A few of you had some interactions with Doc Brown. But we're going to return as we follow Aelric to find Harold, who's been in his room this entire time, at which point we will be going, whenever we're done with whatever dramatic scenes we want to go through, we will do a mechanical long rest and come back after the long rest. Because I believe, Aelric, this is happening before that long rest, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I
Is that
believe
right?
so.
Cool.
Yeah, it was immediately. I mean, when they started talking about magic and stuff, Aelric just bolted downstairs,
Cool.
took his cue. Great. So Aelric makes his way to Harold's door. Do you need me to do like an investigation check or something like that to hear, to listen, or can I just listen at the door and just? I want to make sure I'm not interrupting like some sort of deep incantation of something. Hello?
Just knock. He might be napping.
Well, yeah. I was asking Koi actually. Do you need me to do any of that stuff if I just listening to the door?
If you want to go listen to the door, give me a perception check if you're at the door and wanting to listen.
Yeah. 15.
15. With a 15, what does Aelric hear, Harold?
Just light snoring.
Okay, great. So Aelric does just as recommended, knocks on the door.
You hear the snoring stops, and Harold comes to the door. He's just sort of rubbing his eyes.
Great. Aelric looks down but also looks past to see if he can see the spectering shimmer of Fiona anywhere.
She's not visible right now.
Great. Aelric, yeah. Hey. There is someone new on the ship, and I believe you should meet and speak to this person. They're talking about magics and portals and the dark, and I've had about enough of it.
Okay.
Are you at a place where you can come up and talk to them?
Yes.
I should warn you, this person's energy is challenging.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Great. Do you want me to wait or head back?
Oh, I'll come with you.
Great. And as we're going, I guess you're just going to get your stuff, or are you just going to come up with me? Do you need to get anything?
Harold kind of looks around and just finds this. He's been wearing this like red sash kind of tied around his waist. So he grabs that and puts it on, ties it around his waist, and comes out.
Great. As we're headed back up, Aelric turns.
Waiting for the penny to drop on that one with that.
Yeah. Aelric asks Harold in the most ambiguous way because he doesn't even know what he's really asking about. Is everything working out with this work that you're doing? I mean, it's super general. He has no idea what he's asking about. He's just concerned for his friend.
I mean, I think so. I've only had to kill 2 of them.
Okay. Well, if you need help in the future killing more of them, please let me know.
Thank you.
Great. Again, Elric has no idea. He's just like, he has
Yeah,
no
the room also, the room smells slightly of sulfur at this
Sure.
point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is all well beyond Elric's ken. He's just trying his best to be a good friend, and support him. Great.
Yeah, as we kind of walk up.
I
So,
Yeah. Go on then.
yeah, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
We haven't checked in a little bit, and I know it's been hard for you since we got back.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons I came to get you when this gentleman showed up.
Okay.
I feel astride both worlds right now in a way that I hadn't anticipated.
I see. And how are you dealing with that?
I am choosing not to until I can get more information.
Fair enough.
I will say I find myself more volatile, and I don't know where that's coming from.
I noticed that.
I would equate it to being more, and please forgive the use, human. But I don't know how to. I'm not getting enough opportunity to figure it out. So do let me know, though, if you can help me out in any way, or if you have any advice, or if you think that I'm going somewhere I shouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't kill you, though.
No, I don't need you to kill me. I think those days are gone.
Okay. That's good, buddy.
Yeah.
This
I
whole
seem to
thing
value
happening between like a 3 foot.
Yeah.
I think my artistic framing of this would be somehow missing both Harold and Aelric's eye line and just kind of catching like the top of Harold's head and the chin down of Aelric, and we get this nice empty space as we fall. To exemplify the distance between these two.
Right. That is one thing that has changed. I see the value of living a long time in a way that I haven't before.
That's good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to like this guy we're about to meet.
Oh, well, I rarely like the people we meet.
You and me both.
Amazing. You both come out onto the main deck. It's pretty quiet. Aelric, you can't find Thaddeus or Doc Brown either in his cabin or on the poop deck. Give me the first 3 locations you search for Thaddeus.
Well, right where we left him at first. I'm headed right up to that point where I thought we were all still convening. So he's not there?
So you go up to the poop deck, not there.
Not there. I look across the entire deck, then turn back to Harold and say they were just here. Maybe they're in Thad's cabin.
You done?
Yeah. And as we start heading towards Thad's cabin, unless we see somebody else on the deck.
No, you see June is at the helm.
Yeah. June got sent
some
off.
soldiers.
Is he still there? Did he come back?
I think they were sent off like during kind of the main conversation, but now that that's been passed, like people need to sail the ship.
Gotcha.
So there's just like a couple of crews still like coming up to just like man lines and stuff.
Great.
But they're busy. Like everyone's busy just working.
Great. So Then I'll go to June first. Then
Yeah.
June.
Aye, Ulrich.
Yep. Where's that?
Thad, he went with that crazy old man. Went
Yep.
into his cabin, I think.
Went to Thad's cabin.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Great. Anything else we should know about? Anything I missed?
I think you were more involved than I was. I was under Dick, mostly.
Okay. So we head back down to Thad's cabin.
Awesome.
And as we go, he turns to Harold. He says, "Oh, we had to kill another one of those void monsters."
Fair.
Yep. And
Fair.
And Thad tried to throw the shield over the edge, and I almost got taken over, and tore up the party. But in the last moment, it felt like something else grabbed me and led me back on my way away from that.
Hell yeah.
Well, kind of burying the lead here a bit, buddy.
Well, battles, it's so routine for us. I just thought the new person was probably more important.
Right.
You knock on Thad's door. You don't hear anyone inside, but the one door of this ship that has a lock is the captain's quarters. It's not locked.
Well, without the knock, Aelric's just going to let himself in.
Yeah, knock. No one's. You open up, come in. The two of you come in, close the door behind you, and it's an empty cabin. Doesn't seem like anyone's there. Then there's a little bit of a whipping of wind that doesn't make sense because this cabin is closed, and a crack like the sound of thunder in reverse, and all of a sudden, about a dozen arrows land on the floor and the wall. And in the middle of this crowd of arrows that just landed, Thaddeus stands next to a wild-haired human man, wearing a long kind of red coat, almost. Cloak coat. The two of them stand there, taking in breath. You can smell pine and wood from them.
There's also Thad looks exhausted, like he's just been doing heavy casting, like combat casting, and you can smell a little bit of that like ozone that wizards have when they've just pumped out like a lot of magic.
Great. Any sign of Arlie?
Where was Arlie at this point?
I don't know what our.
You were in the room. We spilled out right in front of you, and I had dusted up off the floor and picked up an arrow and was storming off, I guess, right as
Harold and Aelric. So amazing. So you're all in the same room then. You're all in the same room. Arlie's had a little conversation with Doc Brown. There's like a short conversation around. That was with everyone though, I think, but that was kind of around magic and.
I think you know how when a golden retriever is like you have a tennis ball in your hand, but then you're at the dog park and you start talking to like a friend, but you're still holding the ball, and the golden retriever's just like. I think she's just doing that with the shield. I think she's just like, hovering around. That's her shield. She almost had to give it up. She didn't have to give it up. He seems like he's busy in some important conversations, but just any minute now, bud. You got something in mind?
Just get that back.
This is a very important conversation, but she's waiting her turn.
Amazing. So you're waiting your turn patiently. Aelric and Harold come in. Whip crack sound of forest. Some leaves churn up. A bunch of arrows smash into the floor and side panels, and out of this whirring of dust and air is Thaddeus and Dr. Merlin Brown standing in the center of the room. within the first breath, Doc Brown goes, "God, smells like demons. Who's been cooking in here?"
Hi.
Ah, there you are. I thought you were lost. Well, I think your party should be able to get you caught up. I have, he checks a little pocket watch that he pulls out of one of his inner coat pockets, checks the clicking face. It looks like a gnomish device that you've seen before. You have 12 hours starting now. I have a few thousand things to do. All right, best of luck. And waves his hands around, casts a teleportation spell. Gone.
Elric
Sorry,
turns
he
to-
just disappeared?
Yeah. Elric turns to Harold and
No,
says,
but did she get the
"See?
shield back?
I told you you wouldn't like him.
Did she get the shield? I'm sorry, did he go away with the shield?
Was he holding the shield?
Arlie
Was he
watching that thing like a hawk? Like if there was sorry, was he not?
This is a DM thing. I was unclear as to if Thad had given him the shield.
I think I'm pretty sure that I gave it to him, and I was like, for the next 12 hours, if anything crawls out of this holy symbol until we find a way to plug it up, you have to deal with it, Mr. Mixelplick.
I'm sorry. I would like some kind of like a attack of opportunity response. Like I would like a response like that. I was so clear that the one thing she was doing was watching that shield like a dog.
I got you. So he's gonna say, you have 12 hours. I have a few thousand things to do. He turns, makes a circle, opens a circle, steps through. Arlie goes, wait! He turns around. As the circle starts to close, the shield comes thrown through the circle, slides onto the deck.
Arlie pounces.
And the circle...
And turns to Thad and goes, "Would you stop trying to throw my things into the sea?" Forgot the Kender accent every time.
If we have to go to another plane of existence in 12 hours, I am not waking up if something crawls out of that shield.
Well, I wouldn't say such ominous things as that. You might not wake up. It can probably hear you, is all I'm saying.
This is my precious for Arlie, the shield.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like her, well, it's like, sorry, what the heck is, I almost said Vikavar, but that's not the name of the god. Zivelin. Mm-hmm. Zivelin is, sorry, this is a weird, I just didn't put it, because I can hear the echo. It doesn't matter, move on. Okay. The Zivelin, I feel like Zivelin's corrupted, right? So it's like having to resist. It's like having to resist calling your favorite person, right? Like it's like having to resist. Like it's like, I don't know. It's like being on a shitty break you don't want to be on. You're like, what? But what if just a little bit of magic?
But what if just a little bit? I love it.
It's like, no, they're bad for you. Can't contact them.
What if I just did a little bit though?
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, so you're left, Arlie, you're left clutching your precious shield. Mm-hmm. Thad, you have returned. You've successfully cast without preparing or... Seemingly without preparing or knowing the spell, you have somehow catalyzed a teleportation spell 3 times?
Dad,
What happens in 12 hours?
I don't have time for this, and I have to prepare the crew. And is the shield on the ground?
I think Arlie picked it up.
Oh. I want to do a juke where I'm going to look like I'm leaving the room, and then I want to try to grab the shield and run back to the top of
Oh my God.
Okay. I'm gonna. This is gonna be a. This is a disarm attack, as we discussed last episode. So that is Arlie's athletics or acrobatics will be the DC for Thad's unarmed attack roll.
I would argue that I'm still on. Do you remember how I used my knowledge, my cleric knowledge ability for 10 minutes to be, I forget what my...
Gives you proficiency, I believe, right?
It gives me proficiency, which what does that do? I don't remember. I'm going to go look.
Gives you your proficiency bonus, which is like a standard bonus for everyone has +4 proficiency right now.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
13.
Okay, so you have to beat. So you're getting +4, so you have to beat a 9, Arlie.
On was it
athletics or acrobatics? Yeah, or acrobatics, either one.
Ugh, I hate this. Okay, and I'm adding. We're just gonna add.
Yeah. Amazing. So that's you rolled a 12 plus. It's athletics. You already get +2. Is that because it's your strength?
Because of my strength.
Oh, amazing. And then +4 again. So that's 14 + 4 is 18. So Arlie succeeds in her athletics defense.
Karate chop.
This is a human wizard grappling with a kender over a shield.
Dead to the pool. D to the pool just got advantage.
Stop.
To give that advantage.
I think it's funny. Close quote.
Wow. Amazing. And Alberta just gave advantage to Arlie. So re-roll, everyone.
23.
Oh.
No.
A 23. A 20 plus 4 is a 24. Arlie beats 24 over 23. Wow. Okay. Let us take a moment. I rage. The previous character sheet.
I'm gonna cast full person if you rage.
Let us take a moment to just appreciate the human wizard Thad does the 2 steps towards the door. Ha! Turns and tries to grab the shield from Arlie, who resists. But then, as if the hands of fate itself, as if the scales of mortality themselves leaned a small finger on Thad's side, he redoubles his grip and pulls. And as if the celestial balance there is an equal and opposite finger on the other side of said scales, were anyone viewing through some sort of secondary sight, they might see a more cosmological battle here than what, in a mundane view, is just a weak human struggling with a strong kender over a shield. Get it! Just get it! Got it! No!
As soon as I realize I'm unsuccessful, I just let it go, throw my arms up. I do a double take at Harold, but don't really clock whatever. Like you think for 2 seconds there might be. There's no, and he just storms right back out to get the crew ready for shore leave.
And as he storms out and all this noise starts to settle, Aelric picks up the cue that Harold threw out before all the fracas and says, in 12 hours we go through some portal to meet some dark god or some sort of something that is going to test our mettle yet again, and we're going to get some sort of part for the rod. And he just sighs. And just looks at Harold with a shrug.
Why are the kids fighting?
Thad is afraid of the shield because the shield is the only way in for all the void monsters now.
Oh. Well, Arlie,
What?
have you been
You
summoning
can't-
void monsters, Arlie?
You can't take my things away. That's not. You're not the
Arlie?
boss of me.
Arlie, have you been summoning void monsters?
Not intentionally, obviously.
Maybe by mistake?
It happened by mistake, but I swear it won't happen again.
But how do you think that makes the crew feel that they could be eaten by a void monster at any moment?
Well, they won't be, because I won't forget. I won't. I won't. I said I won't, and I won't. If it was so important that this Doc Merlin Brown materialized out of nowhere, then we can't just throw it into the sea again unless this is our particular way of summoning him.
Okay.
It's just, if you can convince me that I can't have my Shield of Zivlin, that's one thing, but just taking it away from me just because I'm short doesn't mean I'm a child.
Going to have a word with that. I'm very unhappy with his behavior.
Thank you, so am I.
But
Just
you
because
need to
we're
promise-
under 4 feet doesn't mean that you can just take things.
No,
from
that's
us.
true, but you need to promise me that you're not going to summon any more void monsters, okay?
Yes, I literally, she's like, we'll say that she's tied rubber bands around all of her fingers. Literally, I will not forget. I won't forget. I swear.
I'm glad and I trust you.
Will do my best. Again, it's just like that -1 intelligence. Like, she really is going to try to do her best. There's just...
I believe that you'll do your best, Darlie.
Harold's kicked into dad mode.
And I know that if
This
it
is chat.
happens again, you'll let us destroy the shield.
Ooh, that's quite a little contract you proposed there, Harold Gray. It will be taken under revision. Thank you.
I would expect nothing less from a cleric.
Amazing.
Elric, anything else I should know about? I'd quite like to go to sleep.
No, I think that covers it.
Okay, well, if you'd like to join me in my quarters for a glass of wine, you're more than welcome to. We could take it under the stars. Until then, I will retire.
Elric looks at Arlie and asks, "Are you okay with that shield, or do you need me to take it?" And
No, I
watch
think
it?
I'll hold on to it from
Okay.
now on.
You wanted me to watch it earlier, so
I
I didn't know
did.
if you need. Okay.
I did, and I don't know. I think you would have rather I got rid of it, and so I appreciate your help, but I will hold on to it.
That's fine. And Elric then turns to Harold, puts his hand down. He squats and says, "Yes, let's go have some wine."
Amazing.
Darlie, will you join us?
Sure.
Wonderful. I'll meet you both on the deck.
Awesome. So I think Thad's going to be taking just like an immediate knockout rest. Are the other two?
Crew first. I need to. I
Oh.
feel like as captain, I need to start preparations. But right, things can move fast on a ship, but then there's also like making sure the chains of command and everybody's sorted out for captain no longer being on board.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start those conversations, and then I'm gonna be like, now I need 8 hours of sleep.
Not in my
Do not talk to me. June is in charge for the next 8 hours.
Oh, yeah,
Because we
keep-
were in Thad's cabin beside that, so like he left first, so we were all having this.
You're
yeah,
all
we're
just doing
having
that
this
in the
jet set.
cabin. Love it.
Yeah.
Awesome. So Thad's gonna just make sure that the crew's able to like know the standing orders while the executive team is on the away mission, and then gonna go down for a rest. I guess Thad, you would have time to join them because it's 12 hours. You would have time to join them for a drink or two if you want to join the rest of the party. So I'll leave that up to you. But I just want to hand it over to Harold and Aelric and Arlie if there's anything that happens during this drink, or if it's just kind of a sentence description, and then you move on to your long rest.
I want to know how salty Thad is. Like, I mean, he just lost. Like, he is a barbarian. Like, and he just lost. Like, I don't know. Of judo mat. I don't know what kind of fight we were doing, but it was.
He was a barbarian before he was killed by a dragon.
Oh, okay. Well, he has memories of being like, able to crush, I assume.
Now he finesses. If you're gonna wait around on deck for like a moment to talk to Thad over the next hour, that'll notice you in like about an hour.
Yeah, okay. I think Arlie's gonna like keep her. She's just like ready for him to do it again. So like, I'm just gonna keep her distance. But like, I just want to get a sense of like, is he salty or is he acting like this is fine?
So how many drinks in are we? So everyone roll me 1d4. Who's drinking?
Harold would keep it to 2.
Keep it to 2.
Elric has 4.
Elric, into it. Arlie? 3. Nice. I see this as one of those, like, Arlie's like, I'm only going to have one drink. Alec doesn't drink. Alec starts drinking, and then she's like, I guess I'll have another. And before she knows it, she's deep. Like, oh, wait a minute. It's an hour in. I'm more drinks than I expected. So, Alric is at 4 drinks in. You have your Constitution saving throws. You can roleplay this however you want to do. I'm not trying to control your characters. But you're a few drinks in. Arlie, you're a few drinks in. When Thad finally makes some time to come by and not as like kind of like drinking at a bar with your friend who works there, and you're like having a great time, and he's just like straight up doing work, dealing with the whole crew as you're just like kind of not paying attention. Yeah, he's got it. Finally, after an hour, Thad, you're able to come by and you're finished your obligations.
Yeah, I'll pour myself a drink with the remaining beginnings of the night shift crew, which I assume is slightly smaller than day shifts. Yeah,
at least 3.
I walk by. Who's Arlie standing with? Or you just
Harold
by
and Eric.
Yeah.
I walk by. I slap Elric on the shoulder. I pour myself a drink. I take a look at Harold and something's off. Don't really know what. And I pour myself a drink. I ignore Arlie. Like, I pointedly ignore Arlie. I make sure to like interact at least with like eyesight with everybody else. But I completely cold shoulder Arlie as I pour my drink.
Amazing.
Great.
That comes in and cold shoulders you, Arlie, and you're feeling you're at the bottom of your 3rd drink.
I mean, I'd be embarrassed too. I'm not even 4 feet.
You say that out loud.
Just like this, yeah. At some point, when like after she's like, cause she's got her thing is like she's not got great social skills. Like that's kind of consistently somehow wise but clueless. So like, yeah. After like being pointedly ignored for an hour, I think she's just gonna say that in passing to Aelric.
Love it.
to Elric?
No, yeah, it was just like they're drinking on his fourth drink. She's just gonna be like, you know what?
Can you
I
tell
would be embarrassed
Thaddeus?
I tell Eric, I look at Thaddeus and I tell Eric, you know what? I'd be embarrassed too. I'm not even 4 feet tall. And I'm wearing the shield like a backpack.
Chest, beefy chest, and Elric, you feel the quality of pressure, not to go all like viewpoints and lava, but the quality of pressure that you're getting against your chest is it's not firm enough. It's not so hard that it feels like an anger that is out of control, but it is a very gentle, nice press being like, right now you need to back away because I need to get into this small kinder's face, and this is a righteous. I need you to trust me to move right now. Push.
So it's sustained and direct. Is what
Yeah,
you're
it's
saying?
sustained and direct, but it's
Light, sustained and direct.
It's a controlled, steady.
It's a bound flow. It's a bound flow. There's bound
free,
flow
it's
there.
free flow. Oh, it's bound.
I think it's a bit bound.
So
Yeah, I think
it's
there's some
press,
bound.
it's not a ring. Okay, great. For all of you who don't care about drama school shit, sorry.
Well.
All right. Elric basically just clocks Arlie, clocks Thad, and then just gets up and walks
Over to Harold.
So now as your big man is moving back, very rarely does that is no longer quite as beefy as he once was as a barbarian, but he still kept his height, like his frame kind of got smaller, but his height is still big. And it should be recognized that Thad has very rarely loomed over you, but he's looming now, and he very quietly, do you think I'm upset because I couldn't take the shield from you?
Well, I think you're really bad at eye contact. That's all I really know. I'm just guessing at why.
I'm upset because we all nearly died. 2 men are dead, and another crew member almost died because you won't throw away a shield that generates things that we can barely deal with. You are putting my life, your friends' lives, and every life of my crew in danger. You are also in derelict of duty because you have disobeyed a direct order 3 times. So, out of personal amnesty...
That was not the right thing to say at the end.
So, out of personal...
Sorry. You hear Harold's like and Elric whispering, and you hear that over like Harold's.
That I let you keep that shield. But people are dead. So while you carry it, know that you carry a dangerous weapon. Otherwise, you have no business handling it. And he downs the rest of his drink. He throws his grog cup on the ground, and then he storms back to his cabin.
Amazing. Arlie, do you want a last word?
Like, I mean, yeah, if he doesn't walk away, but
He might have. He's tired. He's pumped out all of his high-level mana slots earlier this evening in quick succession.
well, why didn't you just say so, Thaddeus, Captain, whatever your name is, whatever your fancy name in this context is? Why are you using your words exactly now? Because you didn't use them before. You simply tried to take things that belong to me. As though because you're taller, you're older, you're like you come from exactly the same situation that I come from. And you think that you're in charge. I'm the wandering cleric. And if this is my connection to Zivlin, this is my shield. But you make a compelling point. And you haven't made one yet, and you haven't used your words yet, so I will think about them. And you can go and think about trying to get things by force from your friends before explaining your reasoning. You can think about giving orders to the retinue of the wandering cleric.
You've stopped Thad in his tracks, but he has not turned around. You've delivered all of that to his back, and he turns around and he goes, "Where I'm from,
being in charge means taking care of the people who place their trust in your leadership. And then he turns and he walks away.
Amazing. Getting a little salty here on the sea. Getting a little salty here on this sea voyage. Come on, snark me up, Keen.
Harold just sort of looks at Alaric and luck and goes below decks.
Amazing. And with that awkward disentanglement, everyone takes a long rest. Amazing. Everyone can do whatever mechanical things they need to do, get that long rest going. Make sure that we're all covered on that side. Once you wake up, I want an opportunity to... is there any planning that anyone wants to engage in? Preparing... You have, like, roughly, I will say that you have in your armory, like, kind of any non-magical weapon or armor that you might want. So if you need, like, change something out, most of you kind of have your own kit, though. So if there's any, like, items that you'd like or equipment that you like or any type of thing that you want to prepare before... So you are now within hour 11 minutes 30. So you have about 30 minutes final before the clock, before your time runs out, and assumedly Merlin Brown might be back or something. All these echoes are still echoing. Everything's still echoing for Vikovar. Oh no. You get double the stream, Vikovar, for the same cost. Low cost. Amazing.
Harold is going to sit and focus over the over his non-magical dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll become his improved pack weapon.
Sweet. Gonna make that happen. Love it. Cool. Anything else? Oh yeah, keep going if you have more stuff.
Yeah, he just for practice he'll shunt it off to wherever improved pack weapons go when they're not.
Right, because they can just disappear and appear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Super cool. When it's your packed weapon, does it change its form was that something we discussed, or is that a different thing?
Yeah, but that'll happen later.
Cool. Gotcha. Let us know.
Yep.
That's Harold. Aelric, any mechanical stuff you want to deal with?
No, because I can't. No. There's a change that I want to make, but I just don't have I don't have the wherewithal right now to do it. So we'll get there.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay. Thad or Arlie, any spells, preparation, equipment?
My spell book is no longer in my inventory in Foundry. Or I can't find it in the Globy thing that you gave me.
Did it? Oh. Your cool little thing. What was it called again? I forget. It was called... Jeez. Do you remember what the...
No.
It was. Yeah, I forget the name of it right now.
That's okay. We can figure it out.
Yeah. Your sphere, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever it is?
Yeah.
No. Okay. So yeah, well, anything that you'd like to do though?
I think I prep for the journey. I make sure that little Bubo has been summoned. And yeah, that's about it. If the crew is
Awesome.
ready for us to depart.
Yeah, and the last would be Arlie, if you have.
I think no, I think she's gonna go to her little library.
Hmm?
I think she's gonna go to her library and let's see. I kind of wish. I mean, I know that the library is bad, but but if it wasn't bad and she doesn't know it's bad, she would want to be trying to learn about interplanar travel right now because Doc Merlin came from Earth, so WTF is Earth. Like she would be like trying to be like, where did he come from, and where are these memories that I have from? Are these things connected? Like. Do I have a book about interplanar travel? But the library is not very good.
The library is not very good. This will be an Arcana check. The library provides -2 to that.
Oh. What
it'd be better just to search your memory if you use the library.
I rolled a nat 1 from the bad library. Like
amazing. A nat 1 from the bad library. -2. I think you get an 8 with all your bonuses technically. Incredible. So what exactly were you what was the thing you were searching for, Arlie?
Just like information on interplanar travel. Like either like or other dimensions.
Good news, bad news. You find a few books on it. They're gnomish. Turns out gnomes have a whole different description of dimensions and planes. It's mostly math.
Arlie thinks she doesn't know she has -1 intelligence. She starts scribbling down math equations that are just wrong.
No, they're not wrong. They're fully legitimate math equations. It's just you start to write down some like Cole's notes on the 4th spatial dimension.
Great.
Yeah. It's math. Yeah. Awesome. Make some notes. Love it. Where are you as the clock strikes 12 hours?
Like midnight?
Everyone. So everyone had 12 hours to prepare. Where's the party as the clock hits 12?
Well, Aelric is in place. He's ready to go. He's loaded for bear. He's ready. I mean, again, he's no longer wearing his armor. He's wearing his basically this plain clothes stuff. The only thing that is familiar to him is the red cloak. So he's just up there on the deck where Father Brown, whatever the hell his name is, was up there
on the poop deck.
He just figures that's up on the poop deck, waiting for Doc Brown to come back and open the portal, and waiting for the party to be up there. So that's where he is, just
Cool.
war ready.
So you're not wearing armor, just to be clear?
No, I left it back. I haven't been wearing armor since I got on the ship.
And you're not going to bring armor to the dungeon?
No.
Okay.
Elric didn't bring the armor on the ship. It's back in Kalaman.
You didn't bring it at all? Okay.
No.
Oh, wow.
I've already adjusted that's why my armor class went down.
Cool. Okay. Good to know. So Elric is on the poop deck, waiting. Anyone else with him, or are people in other places?
My travel bag is up on the deck, but I'm still talking with June, getting the final little bits of stuff ready.
Cool. Yeah, some last minute questions and things going on. Harold, are you up there waiting with them, or are you down somewhere else?
I'm up there waiting.
Awesome. So Harold and Aelric and Arlie, you're there as well? Sorry.
I totally didn't clock what Doc set up for us. So I thought we were going to bed.
No, we went for a long
we all
rest.
just had a long.
Just finished.
Thad negotiated a long rest before he was going to send us into a portal immediately, and Thad was like, "No, I need 12 hours," and so that's what we've been doing for the last 12 hours before this portal opens up and we go fight the bads in the dark realm of the Never Speak, or whatever they're called.
Underdark. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
So so the idea is that you had your drunken interaction with Thad, then there was a long rest where everyone gets their long rest. Then there was a period of like an hour or so where you can prepare for this dungeon. This is the same dungeon that is the first piece of the 7-section staff. This is the same dungeon that has the roots of Zivelin in it. That's all the same place that you've set out to go for the last number of sessions that Salome and Virgil specifically told you to go to. Aelric's on the poop deck waiting. Thad is doing some last minute stuff. Harold's next to Aelric, ready to go. Arlie, what have you prepared for yourself, or are you still doing research when the 12 hours hits?
I mean, I think I will go mess with my spell book just because what I would do. So
you can change out your spells for sure.
Be doing that.
Cool. Change out your spells. We have a couple minutes before we do a break, and then when we come back from break, I'd love us to get to the other side of this. So the three of you are on the poop deck, or at least, Harold and Aelric, you're on the poop deck as there is always wind up here at sea. You are now fairly close to the island of Carthay, so much so that it's not just in the distance as a little bit of land, but it's in that weird period where anyone who can swim probably thinks, I might be able to make that. That kind of distance. And there's a moment of almost like you hear your ears pop as there's a low pressure pull into the center of the poop deck. There's a blast of light, even though the sun went down a few hours ago. And after your eyes correct, you see standing on the poop deck, Dr. Merlin Brown. Right. Now's the time, right? Yes? Perfect. Checks his little watch, comes down. I see you're still here. Everyone else? Ready to go.
A little less excited than you are, but yes, ready to go.
I'm always excited. It's extremely exciting to be alive.
Yeah. So before all of this transpires, Aelric walks really close, like Seinfeld close talking to Doc Brown there. And says, I need you to go back in time in your mind to earlier, 12, 14 hours ago, when you said, why wasn't I hiding my shape? I don't understand.
I can do one better. I can go back in time really to that place. Let's do it now. And he grabs you, Aelric. He's going to grab you by the shoulders, and you're going to be popped back. You are now standing on the poop deck behind Thaddeus, watching yourself be turned by Doc Brown speaking about this moment. You're watching the moment play through. You're also on deck, but out of sight of the others there.
Okay.
He's talking close to you through the wind. Isn't it incredible? Time travel. Right here, right now. Is it just like you remembered?
Yes, but I didn't get an opportunity to ask you what you meant. Are you saying that you needed to change me?
You see Thaddeus turn around as if he's like hears you. He makes eye contact with Doc Brown. He says, "No, the continuum," and he snaps back. You're back to where you just were in time. He says, "Right, we avoided a narrow danger there. Never be seen in the past by your friends." Sorry, what were you saying? What did I mean? I meant exactly what I meant. You're walking around as the last living dragonborn, you fool. Anyone could recognize you. Why don't you just step into some other skin? Anyone could do it. It's a basic spell. Thaddeus should have learned it years ago.
The only magic I am privy to is Misty Step.
My God.
So I don't know what you mean by stepping into a new skin. Actually, I do know, but I don't know how to. Did I break him?
This is the DM that got broken a little bit.
I thought he went offline there for a second.
Yep. He says, he has to look up to you. You're tall, right? I mean, this is a human man, but not nearly as tall as Thaddeus or as you.
Okay.
Says, yes, I forget you've lived for so long in a magicless world, but don't you see? Can't you see? Even yourself, even your own form has been touched by magic, touched by the dragons. Yes, you have magic all over you. And there's magic everywhere here. Everywhere! He turns his head, turns around and kind of just like opens eye, thaumaturgy, druid, all these cantrips of just basic light, flowers, sparkles, fireworks.
Okay. That didn't offer a lot of clarity, but thank you. And Elric steps back into the party fold and it's just... Right.
Magic isn't there to provide clarity. It's to provide solutions. What you need to ask for are simple solutions, and magic will do it. Don't ask how, don't ask why. Anyways, are we ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Aye, aye.
Arlie's still deep in her library learning math. Someone has to go and get her. Like a kid. Again, this is why it feels like you can just take things from her, because she does act this way, but she's just, I don't know. She's not, I feel like, unless someone was like, she needs to be here for this, that's where she is.
Yeah, I don't think anyone said that.
Go get Arlie.
I go get Arlie?
I'll go get Arlie.
Is that what you said?
That is
I'll
what
go get
Harold
her.
said.
That. Hold on.
Okay. As we're as Aelric is going down, Harold will say to Thad, "You know, it's not very nice to try to take things from people, especially when they're smaller than you."
Nobody here is smaller than me. That's
Doc Brown just like pops in between the two of you, sniffing very loudly, looks down, takes a knee next to Harold, in a kind of half whisper. You can hear this if you're trying, Harold. He says to you, Harold, "Now I don't want to judge what you do on your off time, but I'm not sure if you're aware how much that demonic stank can affect those around you. It breeds animosity and dissension. You haven't been noticing anything like that recently, have you?"
Oh, we get quite enough of that on our own.
Ah, wonderful. Either you're telling the truth, or it's happening exactly as I predicted. Either way, good work. Stands back up. Now, this will take just a moment for me to do, and he begins casting a long ritual spell. This will take about a minute. Eric, you find Arlie going through some math functions.
This whole episode is Elric's beyond his ken episode. He has no idea what all of those things. Well, I guess he might. He might know. He might know from Ellerby's influence. He might know. But he walks in and he says, "We need to go."
Arlie's just gonna look up, and I'm gonna say she's got like weird googly reading glasses that she only uses for math. You're like, what already?
Yeah, we need to go. We're off to save Zivelin.
Oh, good. I haven't learned anything useful. I have wasted my time. Let's go.
Don't forget your shield.
Yes.
You may have wasted your.
It like a weirdo.
You've only wasted your time if fourth dimensional physics don't come into play, Arlie. Don't sell yourself short.
True.
True. Incredible. As you get, as you come back up, to the poop deck, you see Doc Brown has just been finishing a long spell. Thad, give me an Arcana roll. Give me an Arcana check. Yeah, with a 14. With a 14, you realize, you notice what's been happening is that there was the beginning of a casting, and then it was a holding pattern, actually, that Doc Brown was actually keeping the casting incomplete, but ready to trigger, while the party was not quite ready. As Aelric and Arlie come back up, Doc Brown says, perfect timing! Turns to Aelric and releases magic in the direction of Aelric. He says something and releases a caterpillar cocoon at you. There is... Aelric, you feel yourself... It feels cold. Almost like stepping outside into but it's like cold starting from inside as opposed to starting from your extremities. That spreads through to from internal all through all of your limbs.
Okay.
Everyone, there is a spell effect on Aelric, and you hear Doc Brown say, "There's no time! You have to go!" Casts another spell of Dimension Door, directly under...
Wait, Doc!
Yep.
Wait, Doc, just would you please hold this for me temporarily? It's really bothering one of my friends, and he used his words to explain why he'd rather I not have it.
Excellent. He reaches out with one hand. He says, "Yes, of course. At a moment when I'm casting Dimension Door..." Yes, of course. Dimension Door is one of those spells you can easily stop using two hands and grab an object for. This is something quite easy for me. I'm being facetious. He takes your shield, and the door opens up on the deck underneath you all. You fall through and into a dark, dark space. I'm going to say with that, we are going to take a break. It is 9:07, so we're going to be back just after 9:20. We get a nice 15-minute break for everyone. If the cast can come back just a little bit before 9:20, so we can get ourselves started up. But thank you, everyone, for enjoying the first little half, and I will bring us to break time now.
Manner born to nobility, Ollie danced through life with frivolity. Parties and balls, a life so grand. Little did she know what fate had planned. Ollie, Ollie, the wandering candlemaker, chosen by Sybil in her destiny's now. Mystic from towers of paper to the open road, a reluctant cleric with powers bestowed. From luxury, thrust into robes, surrounded by tomes and dusty old globes. But Ollie's mind, sharp as a tack, mastered the legalese others did lack. Contracts and bylaws, she knew them all. Her litigious prowess made bureaucrats fall. In mazes of paperwork, she'd find a way to bend the rules and save the day. A holy symbol in a once, futures that fly. Past, present, future, all intertwined, sometimes leaving the present behind. But Ali sees more than meets the eye. All timelines at once, futures that fly. Past, present, future, all intertwined, sometimes leaving the present behind. Library cat, shrouded in mystery, follows Audie through every history. With glowing eyes and silent paws, it guards her path without pause. Ollie, the wandering candlemaker, chosen by Sybil in her destiny's now. Mystic from towers of paper to the open road, a reluctant cleric with powers bestowed. Cut from luxury fast into robes, surrounded by tomes and dusty old globes. But Ollie's mind sharp as a tack, mastered the legalese others did lack.
Oh, hoist up the sails, let the winds take a blip. For Thaddeus Turnpike commands his ship. A road of the waves, a sailor so bold, with magical powers and a heart of gold. Behold, Thaddeus sailed the endless sea, with little Boobo as wise as can be. Through tempest and tide, they roam far and wide, the Turnpike legacy, their unfading pride. From the mighty Turnpike line he hails, with a lineage of captains braving the gales. A scion of seafarers fierce and grand, with the spell on his lips and the sword in his hand. Behold, Thaddeus, master of the spell, with little Boobo through heaven and hell. They dance with the stars, they flirt with the dew, their laughter echoes in the ocean's blue. An owl for his mate, little Boobo's his name. Together they soar in fortune and fame. With little Boobo, his talents wrapped in light, they summon the winds and the stars to their fight. A curse of great power, a gift or a bane, Thaddeus wields it with little to fame. A rogue with a charm, a sailor with flair, he faces each curse with nary a care. Behold, Thaddeus, the sea's arcane knight, with little Boobo in the pale moonlight. Through whispers of magic and the salt-laden air, the Turnpike adventure none can compare. So sing of the Turnpike, the legend, the tale, of Thaddeus and Boobo setting sail. For where the map ends, their journeys just start. The sea's in their blood, magic in their heart. So sing of the Turnpike, the legend, the tale, of Thaddeus and Boobo setting sail. For where the map ends, their journeys just start. The sea's in their blood, magic in their heart.
In Solonia's fields, a halfling stood tall. Sea gray eyes, a fighter's call. With Fiona's love and Angus' smile, his world was bright for a little while. Oh, herald grey with list in hand, a promise made, a journey planned. Each task he'll mark, each dream fulfill. For those he's lost, his heart beats still. From Zakar streets to golden fields, their family loved the greatest shield. They dreamed of wonders near and far, and on a list beneath the stars. Oh, herald A promise made, a journey planned. Each task he'll mark, each dream fulfill. For those he's lost, his heart beats still. Young Angus fell on distant shore, while Fiona's kiss would come no more. A drunken noble, a vengeful blade, left Harold's world in darkness laid. But from his grief a purpose born, to honor vows that he had sworn. The list unfolds, a final wish. A blade resisted a gutted fish. Now Harold roams through joy and strife, to live for three in one short life. From mountains high to oceans deep, this solemn pledge he vowed to keep. With boulder hat and iron will, he faces each task with hard-won skill. For every deed he sees it through, he feels their love forever true. And when the final task is done, when every battle's lost and won, he'll close his eyes, his duty clear, knowing his loved ones drawing near. In afterlife they'll meet again, their love eternal, free from pain. The list complete, their dreams fulfilled, a promise kept, a future will. Oh, Harold Gray, your journey's long, but in your heart they're never gone. With every dream that you fulfill, Fiona and Angus are with you still.
Boom. We're back. We're back. Oh my God, we're back. Okay, this is so crazy. We're back. I have some stuff to cover. As we all fall through the dimension door, this is all kind of happening at the same time. Meta magic, wonderful coolness. Elric, I am reading the words of this spell that was cast on you, so you tell me what we're doing here. An unwilling creature can make a wisdom saving throw. If it succeeds, it isn't affected by this spell. So, you can choose to be a willing creature and therefore be affected automatically, or you can choose to roll a wisdom saving throw, which would allow you the potential to not be affected.
If I roll the saving throw, though, can I? And you say I can choose to whether I can take it or not.
Yeah. So
if I do make it,
exactly. You can choose to fail effectively. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. It's going to be the worst because wisdom's always the worst for me. But here we go. Oh, of course, the one time 17.
17.
What was this shit with the aboleth?
Where the fuck was this? 17 is a fail. Just right off the top. Doc Brown's DC.
Pocket, right in the pocket.
Yeah, right in the pocket. Boom. Doc Brown's DC is pretty high. Incredible. Okay. So that is the spell affects you, regardless of whether you want it to or not. Amazing.
Okay, cool.
You arrive in a very dark place. Who here has dark vision? No one has dark vision. Amazing. You arrive in a very dark place. It is so dark you cannot see. No one has dark vision, so you can all give me a perception check, or you can try to speak out loud.
Okay, Google says that Kender have dark vision, but I don't see it on my character sheet. So maybe we don't have it. Maybe it's not part of D&D.
Let me double check there for you. Yeah. I'm
Maybe
gonna
it's-
pop into our D&D Beyond account, which is our super official back end.
It's just not coming up in features and traits, species traits.
I don't think I seem to have this this memory that we tried to all do this as a party once before, and we didn't have this. Was it the time that Thad died? Oh, not Thad. Harold died when we were fighting. Remember those huge beasts, and we were in that keep. The first time that Harold died, and we were trying to see into the door, and it was all dark, and we tried to do a dark vision check, and I think we had this conversation then.
Sounds like it's canon for Kender to not have it. So Arlie's just gonna be like, right, it'd be really nice if I could cast light, wouldn't it? Be so nice. No.
The shield's not here, so
That is exactly why I gave Doc Brown the shield, and also because I care about my friend. I'm just yelling in the dark because I care about my friends, and I care about their opinions, and I care about them when they're articulated.
Harold
to me.
takes torch out of his adventurer's bag
Okay.
and strikes a match and lights his torch.
Incredible. You strike. There you go. You turn on your torch. The torch gives you a little bit of range of vision. With the torch on, you see all of your friends. You are standing outside a closed door. This is at the entrance to... Hello, Henry. That's my little black cat who is jealous that he's not in this dark dungeon. You are standing outside of... what must only be the web's edge, the place of worship for Lolith's followers. You can see the entrance of this doorway has been carved 8 spindly figure legs from the Spider Queen, representing her space. Everyone is lit with Harold's torch. Let me mention, now that we are all lit, we have Harold, Arlie, Thaddeus, and a large human man. Fuck.
Who's that man? Thad says as he picks himself The torch is lit, and there's a man there.
Just a human man standing there. Yeah, big guy.
What does he look like?
I guess he's looking at Aelric.
So this is not Aelric. This is a large human man. It does not
but
look
he's
like
looking
Elric,
where
but it
Aelric
is.
he's looking
it
at
is-
me.
Yeah, he's looking at you, Elric. Yes, he's looking at you.
Okay. Well, I turned
What
to
is-
look.
What does this man look like? Is he clothed? Is he like? Is he? What is his build?
He is large. He's wearing what Aelric was wearing, armed with what Aelric was armed with, but different face. Aelric, Sean, I'll let you describe. This isn't the Call of Cthulhu like Aelric's alternate version. This is just another human. You have been provided, for the sake of our game, you've been provided a character sheet for this human.
Oh, I have.
Oh yeah,
Shit. Where do I find said character sheet?
on the map.
Oh, I got him. Is it? Wait, no. Is it under the companions?
No, it's in the. It should be one of the square. One of the 4 characters, right there. The top most northern face, the green silhouette. I think you're
The
all
one
there,
that
right?
it says. Yeah, it says. I think it says Warlord. Is that right?
Yeah,
what you mean?
it says Warlord. It should say Human Aelric. There you go.
Okay.
Boom. Done.
Great. Sorry, I thought you meant back out on the main menu, and so I went
No, my
out, so
bad.
I'm logging back in.
Oh, that's
I
all
got
good.
it.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh,
My
oh.
bad.
God dang. Okay, great. Except for the fact he's not. He left his fucking armor.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I'm just looking at you're gonna have to take that off, right? So, yeah, we'll get there.
I took the armor. This guy's not wearing armor.
Yeah. Oh, really? The one that I just called up is. So, the only one I can call up is Warlord, or parentheses legacy.
Yeah, I should have. I just removed it from your.
Okay, I'll just get it in here and put flat. That'll do it, right? Wait, no, that doesn't do it either. Natural armor. There we go.
So it should be.
That doesn't matter. Okay, so Aelric. So you see a human male. Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks, buddy. So when you say who's that man, Aelric looks behind him and says, "What man?"
You are the man.
And so, oh god.
Wait, so what you mean this isn't what Coy? When you said this isn't the Call of Cthulhu, this is just a different. This
is a human man who Aelric was transformed. If you give me a Arcana check, I will say this is a DC 15 to identify the spell that was cast.
Okay, so you're not saying like Aelric is there and a man is there.
Nope,
No.
just a man.
Oh my god, the Mad Mage didn't do. Is that?
Aelric,
Arcana
or
check.
Thaddeus, have you heard of the polymorph spell?
Yes, but I know that there's 2 varieties from my time in the tower. There's a lesser version, which some wizards who are still living have managed to achieve, and then there's a greater version of, I believe, wizards speak of in hushed tones.
Yes, some might call it true polymorph.
No.
I got a 23.
23. Arlie, you also recognize true polymorph.
What does it mean? Claire doesn't know.
True polymorph. True polymorph allows the caster to choose a creature or non-magical object that they can see. They then shapeshift into a different creature or non-magical object, or the object shapeshifts into a creature. The transformation lasts for the duration or until the target dies or is destroyed. But as long as they maintain concentration, the spell lasts until it is dispelled. If you turn a creature into another kind of creature, this is honoring the high 20s rolls that our magic users just cast. If you turn a creature into another kind of creature, the new form can be any kind you choose that has a challenge rating equal to or less than the target's challenge rating or level. The target's game statistics are replaced by the stat block of the new form, but retain its hit points, hit point dice, alignment, and personality. The target gains a number of temporary hit points equal to the hit points of the new form. Those vanish if any remain when the spell ends. And the target is limited by any actions it can perform in the anatomy of its new form, can't speak or cast spells. The target's gear molds into the new form if it needs to. But you are wearing the exact same armor that you had, or the loadout that you had. So you have the human stat block that you were transformed into. Your human hit points are these temporary hit points above your own.
If he dies, will he go back to being himself, or will he?
Real life.
The spell ends early if the target has no temporary hit points left.
Well, the
Sorry.
good news is.
Sorry, what's the good news?
The good news is that you'll be a dragonborn again at some point in the future.
A dragonborn not allowed in the Underdark? Why did Doc Merlin think that this was an important
Because
addition?
we have the only last dragonborn in the world, and I believe that we are quite famous. However, if we don't have the only last dragonborn in the world with us, then we can tell anybody that we're anybody. We can lie successfully.
All right, I mean, that remains to be seen, but yes, I take your point.
But
Well, Aelric is. I have my other loadout though, right? I have my loadout other than that. Is that correct? All my weapons and everything.
You have
like
all
that?
your weapons. Yeah, you have all your weapons. But you won't
Okay.
have your racial features, so your dragonborn racial
Right.
features, and you won't have any spells.
Right. Okay.
however, if you were to die in this form, or like instead of dying, I'm almost positive that you would turn back into yourself again.
Just slits his own throat.
Aelric says, almost positive is good enough. Let's see how this goes.
No. We don't know what's beyond that door. We know that we're known quantities. Let's just see how this plays for a little bit.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Oh, good.
Excellent. Good. Yes.
Yes.
Now that this room has been illuminated, like, we're in a cave. There's a door in front of us in this cave, and then behind us is like just cave tunnel, like further dark
like
caveness.
to the entrance, like up to the surface of the Underdark. Yeah. If you were to go down that path, it would like open up into the main Underdark. If anyone's seen the Underdark before, they would recognize it. If they haven't, it is a wild underground place lit by colorful fungi growing from the floors and walls. There is a high ceiling to this space. It is not, there's no sky, but just a cavern high above you. In the Underdark.
I guess I should open the door. Do you want to inspect your body, have a moment, or like get used to being a human?
No, I'll test it on the go. Let's move.
Are you sure? It must be incredibly disorienting not to have that much mass or wings or a tail. I mean, you can just immediately understand what it's like to be in that new thing. How?
You wouldn't remember, even if I told you.
Oh, one of those. Should I open the door then? Do you want to open the door?
No,
Do
you.
our little
I don't.
sneak walk to maybe inspect the door for traps.
Yeah, go for it. Inspect the door for traps. Who wants to inspect the door?
That sounds.
That looks at Harold as if, isn't this your thing, man?
Who's going to inspect the door for traps?
Harold sighs. I'll summon a mage hand and inspect from a distance.
Amazing. You are going to cast Mage Hand, and you find. Do you need a? There's a roll, right?
Nope, it's a cantrip.
Oh, okay, yeah. Cantrip. Give me a investigation roll. Or is it sleight of hand or is it investigation for finding traps, or is it perception? This is one of those things where I'm like, damn it, D&D has the rules that.
Sleight of hand is I believe
It's like
checking.
stealing. Would it be sleight of hand?
It's a wisdom perception check. What?
Perception. Got you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hook me up with one of those bad boys.
So that is +6. Sure. I got a 15.
Amazing. With a 15, you find no traps to this entrance door.
Okay. Do I have a sense of how to open it? It looks quite complicated.
It's actually, yeah, you were able to find the entrance, the latch.
Okay. In the dim light of the torch, you can all barely see Fiona hovering just behind Harold's shoulder.
No.
Sweet. Amazing.
I will open the door with the mage hand.
Cool. You open the door. Within, I'm reading from a book now. This is crazy, guys.
Get it, buddy. Like
the remains, like old D&D. Welcome to the book. The remains of mold-covered broken wagons and barrels languish in this stone foyer. Human skeletal remains lie strewn about, their swords and armor bent and rusted. Something gleams next to the bodies propped along the northern wall. Double doors on the east, northeast, and southeast walls are rusted shut, and a semicircular chamber that opens in the southwest wall contains a shrine.
All right, well, light him if you got him.
Torches? Is that what you mean?
Yes, Harley.
Checking that we don't want to see what happens when I try cantrips, even though I don't have the shield. We don't. That's not. No.
Let's.
What's
Might
your
not be great
natural?
for the-
What is your natural stealth, Thad?
My natural stealth?
Yeah.
My passive stealth?
Passive would be your passive.
What that would just be my I have a stealth modifier of +5.
So your passive stealth would be 15. Amazing. Cool. Let me just double check. Cool. Continue on as you were. You're checking out this room. Anything you would like to do or specifically
Closer
check out?
toward the, am I walking towards the
The shrine.
The shrine
on
is
the
to
west.
the southwest. Is towards the shrine.
What are these things glimmering on the walls?
The glimmering. You see, do you want to, would you like to investigate?
Yes.
You see some fist-sized rubies tucked conspicuously next to two skeletons.
You're just gonna take a pass on those?
Cool, just walk by them. Just ignore them. Thaddeus! I am going to ask you to roll initiative, please.
Oh shit. 21.
Amazing. 21. I'm going to roll here. Incredible. Okay, this is, if everyone just can take a moment, because Thaddeus has just entered combat. Thaddeus, as you come towards this, this shrine, you see two agents of Lulth who have come to pray at this shrine. The semicircular chamber forms a natural alcove. Shelves carved into the wall from floor to ceiling hold small, repulsive items, including bloody baubles, shriveled fingers, idols carved from bone. Two figures crouch before the shelves. Thad, you are walking without a torch, without dark vision. You basically stumble into these two who are kneeling and praying towards the shrine. But you are about 10 feet behind them. You act first. Your party does not know what's going on.
Where's Aelric's battle token?
Eric left it near the front door.
Actually, I don't have access to the map. I put this in the thing. I don't have access to that guy, I don't even see the map on my Foundry.
Oh, what? Even if you like refresh the map, maybe? If you just refresh the page? Yeah. You should have access.
I've been watching on Twitch.
Oh no.
I mean, I was wondering that because like I don't see the guy in our companions, and I can see everybody. That, you know, like I could click on Harold. I don't think I could control Harold, but I could look at everyone's character sheet, and I can't see.
So
Yeah,
I've never run the back end of Foundry though.
Configure owner. Yes. All right, Elric. I'm going to give you your token just so that you can actually move something.
Well, but I don't
still
have
not
access to the map.
Okay,
Yeah,
I just threw your token onto the map. Does that do a difference?
No, I don't have access to them. I'm like it's just black on
access.
on Foundry.
There should be like a corner of it that's exposed.
No, I've zoomed out as far as I can go.
Shoot.
And I've switched between Web's Edge and the strategic map back and forth, and I've done all the other things, but I don't have it.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going to pull you. I've just pulled you to another map. Do you see the other map that I just pulled
No.
you to?
No.
You still can't see anything.
No, I can log off and then try to log all the way back in or something.
Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, try. Because I've moved you to another map that we were at for the whole beginning of this. Oh, you've just logged out. Okay. Okay. Let me know when you're back in. Harold, you're gonna act first, though. What would you like to do?
Do I know there's a conflict?
Not yet.
I haven't even rolled initiative, so why am I acting first?
Sorry, Thad. My bad. I'm stupid. Thad is the one who rolled initiative. Thad is the one who's acting first. I'm just so used to Harold going first because he has alert and all those extra bonuses that give him like 27 on every initiative roll. It's just habit at this point. Sorry, Thaddeus, you're first.
Yeah, no, I've been trying to use this time to think of. I mean, everything I've seen so far has been an air of menace, and these don't look like nothing that I'm seeing here looks good, right?
No, all very evil and bad. These are worshippers of the Spider Queen.
I'm gonna do something that am I gonna do this? I mean, I could do something so much more. This is yeah, I'm going to in surprise and turning the corner, and like I didn't hear any praying or anything before I like heard they've just been silently here in front of this thing. It's been dead quiet.
Yeah.
In surprise, I don't know if it's with Doc Brown, but Thad and like you all hear like in like a squeak of surprise panic, like you know, like a jump scare, sort of like oh, it's like that, except it's a magic word, and I'm casting Fairy Fire.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light, your choice. Any creature in the area where the spell is cast is bathed in light if it fails the dexterity saving throw for the duration. Objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius around them. Any attack roll against the affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible.
Amazing. So I'm going to give you that light there for yourself. I think that should work. And I made a little square there, if that makes sense for you. Do you see the square?
Yep. No, I got the light there in the square, and they have to beat a dexterity saving throw, and the DC is 17.
Amazing. With that, I'm going to ask everyone else to roll initiative as you hear Thad yip and cast a little instinctual fairy fire. And this will be yeah. Shit. Just dexterity, you said, right?
Yep. 17.
17. Dexterity saving throw. On our first. The first succeeds. I am lagging a bit, so you have to excuse me. The second dexterity saving throw. Nat 1. So the ones who succeed remain in darkness, or what is it? Or they're.
Did you see the disadvantage?
So the objects around them are casting light onto them, but they themselves will not glow. So if they had an invisibility spell, they would turn invisible. The mage, even if they were to turn invisible, is going to have this glowing outline around them. And the mage, wherever they go, as long as I keep up concentration, will be outlined with this 10-foot glow.
Amazing.
And
okay.
Yes, anybody that attacks them will have advantage on the attack.
So they are lit. I am going to say they have a 10-foot glow here. And this... So the mage is the one to the south there. The mage fails. They are glowing. The character up on the north there, they succeed. They're not under the effect of any magic. So that means they are visible. They just don't have. It's just like normal visibility. You don't have advantage on theirs. Is that the idea?
Yeah. I mean, so right now, if they would get any darkness, they're not getting any benefit of darkness. But again, the What matters is nobody will have advantage on them, and if they could turn invisible, they can successfully do it now. Like if the
Got you.
mage had invisibility and cast invisibility on themselves, yeah, they would turn invisible, but there would be this glowing
Right.
outline of exactly where they were. I can't make light, but I did thankfully have this FU darkness and things that are in darkness spell that I've needed for years.
Yeah, damn. Okay, that worked. And I'm trying to get. I want. For some reason, Aelric has now just like lost access to our virtual tabletop, and that's the first time. Vikavar gave disadvantage to our assassin. Assassin rolled a 20 on their disadvantage, so they still succeed. They're still like lit. They're just not fairy fire lit at this point, I believe. Cool. Yeah, Aelric, let us know. We can adjust the Twitch stream for you and roll for you and stuff. I'm not sure what happened there. This is the first time we've had this problem.
It seems like I can roll. I just rolled nits, so I can roll, but I just cannot.
okay.
I cannot get any access to the map or the token. I mean, we'll see if I can actually roll dice when I get on there, but
Koi, can you drop in his dragon token and he can just use the other sheet and
Yeah,
we'll just all theater
I
of
did.
mind.
Yeah, I did drop in his Dragonborn token, which is why I thought that would work. But I've also taken away control of your human token, if that might have caused the problem. So I'm not exactly sure why this happened. But you are now in the initiative order, so we will get to you where we get to you. Arlie, would you like to roll initiative as you hear the little as Thaddeus? That's a constipated fairy fire vocalization.
That. Yeah, that sounds great. Let's do that. Rolling.
I'm glad I didn't cast Fireball.
Boom. Okay. Arlie is in the initiative order. Incredible. That's Thaddeus' turn. Would you like to move anywhere, Thaddeus, or cast a...
I'm going to... Yeah, I'm just gonna nice and I'm in ruler. That's each square is 5 feet.
Yeah.
5. I'm gonna move back around. Like I'm gonna use that corner as cover right now, and then I'm gonna turn around and keeping my concentration up, use my free action to be like, two dangerous looking people praying is gonna be the whispered
Amazing.
looking person, not magic looking person.
Two people doing stuff? Shit. Fuck shit. Amazing. That's turn. Harold, you are up next, followed closely by Aelric. Then our enemies, and then Arlie rolling up the number 2 on initiative. Flat 2.
Thanks. Where's Fiona's token?
Yes, we don't have Fiona's token. That is companions, I believe. Yes, that is a companion. So Fiona's with you there. Boom.
Thank you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. And I am going to cast Arcane Blast twice on the one that I can see.
You can see both of them, but you get advantage on the one to the south, I believe.
No, but I don't have line of sight on both of them, Clay.
Oh, you need to see out of your eyes to shoot out of Fiona, is that right?
Yeah, I need line of
Got you.
sight to.
Got you.
Yeah, to
Got
cast.
Got you.
Right.
Yeah, it's the main.
So I will roll to hit.
with advantage.
Yeah.
Does that hit?
21 does hit.
Okay. And my second blast. Five, command I can see.
Ooh.
And I'm rerolling for advantage. 12.
A 12 hits. It's a wizard.
Oh, these guys are baby mops.
This is a Durger mage.
Okay.
Durger mage. Durgers are
Okay,
like
so-
slate-skinned dwarves, I believe.
Okay.
Just breaking into their
Rolling for
dark.
damage.
You can roll
25
advantage on.
damage.
Amazing. You can roll advantage on your first to hit just to see if you crit, right? Because you already hit on the first, but might as well see.
No crit.
No crit.
So I
Okay.
do 25 damage, and it's knocked back 10 feet in a straight line for me, which I think just kind of hits it into the wall twice.
Hits it into the wall twice. I'm going to roll a Constitution saving. Or actually, this will be a
I don't think
acrobatics.
that triggers, to be honest, or it would be a little OP.
Yeah,
like kind
it's
of
one
the
of those.
knockback. It
Yeah.
might trigger if I've done more than half of its. Yeah.
No, the knockback I think happens no matter what. I think it's the like, if you get knocked back 10 feet automatically, but your wall's right there, the rules are like, but it doesn't actually damage you technically in the rules, even though it's enough force to knock you 10 feet back. I'm just going to roll a quick little dexterity check just to see that our mage knocked back into the wall and is knocked prone. Just because, you know, such is life. So they were knocked prone as they got smashed by that arcane blast. Kapow! Into the wall. Poof! Punk! There's a nice outline of them on the floor. That is your action. A little. You still have movement and a bonus action if you choose.
I don't need to take them.
Cool. Okay, that's going to be you. Aelric.
Actually,
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. No, never mind. I'll use the sorry, I'm learning.
Hmm?
Go, I'm done. Sorry. Go.
Cool. You are done. That is going to be Aelric's turn. Oh, you're on mute.
muted.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. If that is the center of the clock, I can move. I think I have enough movement to get down to what would be 430, which would be like down right from this God's eye point, from this God's eye point of view. But that's all I have is movement.
30,
So
just
other direction. There we go. Right through there. Can I get to there?
there.
Or...
Yeah, you can get to there because that's 30 feet.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you're gonna.
Good.
I'm gonna use
That's
our
all I really
human.
have.
I'm gonna use our human Aelric token just so that we remember.
Okay.
Hopefully that pops in. Did it pop in? Come on, human Aelric. You can do
I
it,
don't see
human
him yet.
Aelric. Oh, there we go. Has human Aelric not showed up in the?
It's not on the Twitch screen yet.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Perfect.
There's human Aelric, and I am going to remove the other Aelric, just for continuity's sake.
Heck,
Cool.
yeah. Yep, so that's where I am. And since I don't have any bonus actions or any of my draconic stuff, that's my big move.
Amazing. You have an action. I mean, if you want to like do something with an action.
I don't have any. I don't really have an action. I mean, I really can't do anything except. I mean, I would be able to close distance, but that.
You never got. You never got a. I guess your big dragon fingers couldn't really use most.
I used to carry a crossbow, but I don't really. I mean, I don't really have it right now. So
It's on you, I think.
You left fully armed. You had time to
yeah,
pack.
I guess I can shoot my crossbow.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't see it there. Here we go.
So this crossbow, you're going to be shooting it with. Let me just double check here what the stats are going to be, because your stats are a little different, human Elric.
Yeah, I noticed.
I'm going to fire it for you just for the sake of the.
Yeah, go
rules
ahead
here.
then.
Okay. You're shooting at the standing guy or the guy on the ground? Standing guy. Standing guy. How many attacks do you get? 2, I think. Or actually, yes.
One.
You get 2. You human Eric also gets multi-attack.
Oh. Okay, great. Yeah, knock me out.
So you're going to have another. The first one hits. The second one does not hit. And that is going to be 11 damage to the standing guy. Incredible. This human without armor who's hanging out with all of these like super armored out badass people. This kind of like just in clothes. One look at his face and you're like, this guy must have been a warlord at some place or time.
Heavily armed though, but yeah.
Heavily armed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thad, there's like a moment of like, someone I don't know. Oh, right, that's Elric, right, okay. As he comes around behind you and pulls out the crossbow. Amazing. Our next turn is the standing guy, our standing assassin. Let me just advantage that hasn't taken a turn. Thad, you're not in the fairy fire, right? So you don't cool. Okay, the assassin is going to run forward at Fiona. And as they run towards Fiona, they're going to see like in the Harold, you still have your torchlight, so this character can see all of you kind of in the front of the torchlight and then illuminated by the torchlight. They call out, "Intruders! Intruders!" They scream. I am going to make a perception check for this, for just someone else here. And so, coming in next round, we are going to have
More friends.
More friends. They are surprised, but they are going to come in next round. 2 attacks on Fiona with this short sword. Does a 10 hit Fiona?
She's an object.
Can she be attacked?
Yes, she can be. I'm not sure what the rules are to hit an object.
Ooh,
Put that up for
okay.
you.
Echo.
Objects have ACs, don't they? They have ACs and hit points, I
Yeah.
thought.
But she's also incorporeal.
Echo has AC of 14 plus. You're an Echo Knight, right? Is it Echo Knight, or am I thinking 14 plus your proficiency bonus?
Okay, so 19. 18.
18. 1 miss, 1 hit, as it rolls a 10 and a 19.
Okay.
It
She
is going.
disappears. If any damage is due.
And there will be damage, yeah. So disappears. 2 strikes. One just like kind of Fiona avoids. The second one strikes true, and then there's almost like a reaction, like an in-breath that's not heard, and then Fiona dissipates and is gone. That is our assassin's move. They're going to continue moving and close distance to stand right in front of Thaddeus and this human. Next up is the mage. The mage spends half of their movement standing up. Oh, God, intruders! Intruders! Stop them! And is going to try to... How do we do this? Oh, geez. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, they are going to roll... that is a 16 to hit Aelric. Does that hit Aelric?
Yeah, my armor class is 4. Oh, excuse me, 14.
Okay.
I think.
I think it's 13.
I can't see the thing anymore.
I think your armor class is 13 right now. Yeah.
Well, it's 10. It's 10.
Plus
Well,
your-
I mean, yeah. When I
plus your
redraw the 2
dex.
swords, it's because
Oh, when you
I'll have to
have both of those,
dual
but
wielder, that's an additional 1. But I got the crossbow out right now.
crossbow,
so you're
so
right.
it's 13. So it's 4. So 14 will hit. Or sorry, 16. 16 will hit, I should say, because they rolled a 10 plus 6. This is going to be 13 force damage as an arcane burst is fired out of the mage's hands, and they are going to cast that again. 8 plus 6 is 14. That's another hit, and 14 plus 6 is a 20. That's another hit. 5, 6 plus 6. 29, 35 damage. So it's going to be 35, 40.
You'll have to do that on that sheet, buddy. I don't have access to the
48.
sheet now.
Got you. It's going to be 48 damage to you.
Okay, I know where I am, but
Wait, we got the gods have spoken.
oh,
Is that
Oh, what are the gods speaking?
disadvantage?
Disadvantage
The gods
on
speak-
one of the attacks?
I believe it.
Fight guy.
The fight guy says on the DM.
On the DM. Yeah, cool. Let me do another. I will do one of the attack rolls here. 18. So that's still hits, unfortunately. 18 plus 6 is still going to hit. So that is 3 palpable hits for a total of quite a bit of damage. And I will just share in our back room. This is your current hit points right now, Sean. Your human hit points, I should say.
yeah, that's kind of where I thought I was. Cool.
Awesome. Cool. Behind the door, just to the south of you, Thad and Aelric, there's a rusty door right there. From behind it, you hear a large... That creature is surprised, so it's not going this turn. Juniper, what's going on? How you doing?
I think your mic cut you out. I think your mic was like, "This is a background noise. This is
This
the
is
sound
a-
of a background troll." And
That's
we're
a
not.
lame background noise. I'm not going to play that. Thanks, Discord, and my voice acting. Rue the day.
Yeah. What is Arlie gonna do? She's gonna use her. Okay, so I can't tell. Who's the bad guys? Are the green ones, right?
So this green one is your friend, Human Aelric.
No. Okay. All right.
This one is not a very cool guy. He just stabbed Harold's dead ghost wife, and
I don't love that.
this is a wizard who just fired 3 arcane bolts at Human Aelric.
Oh, I don't love that at all. Okay, so
No.
I want to get in position to. I'm gonna move myself here. 1, 2, 3 squares. And I think I should have line. I'm gonna just measure that. Do I? Because I'm gonna crossbow.
Yeah, you have line of sight.
feet. And that should be perfectly doable with my crossbow. No, it's not. Wait, hold on. How far do you go? 25?
80. Yeah,
No.
80 or 320 for a crossbow, so that's well
Right.
within your short
Let's
range.
do that. Okay. And we will learn to attack with a crossbow. Standard roll. Did it do it? Right, sorry,
I
still
see.
new to-
I
Oh,
see
no,
the crossbow, but
do
it didn't do a roll yet. Oh, there we go. 11. That is not going to hit a straight 11. Unless some of the gods are feeling generous.
The gods are quiet at this moment.
Gods are
Yeah.
quiet at the moment.
Right.
A palpable miss.
I'm so new to tangible melee combat.
Oh, there we go. Vikavar gave you advantage.
Are we sure that we don't want me casting? Are we absolutely certain? And she gestures to all of the rubber bands on her fingers. We absolutely. I got rid of the
Amazing.
shield.
Are we so sure? Arlie, you get a second attack. Or you get a second roll for advantage. Because Vikavar
Okay.
just granted it to you.
Let me try again. How do I try again? I'm just clicking. Errantly.
Click everything.
Right.
Something will work.
Crossbow. Light. Standard roll. Pop up. Button in the chat. Attack. Normal.
That hits. 14. 14 hits.
Thank you, Vikavar. Let's go
Arlie,
for-
in her classic seeing the myriad of possible realities that is the kaleidoscope of her vision, she like reaches down, moves past that, fires the bolt, it misses. She kind of blinks, hasn't fired it yet, makes an adjustment, fires, hits true.
How do you make it do damage now? Normal? Is this what we'll do it?
There we go.
No. What is this? Ooh.
Arlie's dice rolls are so perfect for a magic user. A 1. The mage like reaches out, casts this spell 3 times out of his casting hand, hits human Aelric with each one. You come in, aim, miss, alternate reality, you didn't miss, fire. The bolt goes right through his palm. Oh God! Dealing him 1 piercing damage. As the bolt just yeah.
That's what you get for messing with my friends. Don't think
That's-
twice.
That's what you'll think twice before you cast magic again, you fool. Incredible. That's Arlie's. Or anything else you'd like to do, Arlie, for the bottom of the round?
You call him?
Right in the cuticle.
Arlie, did you have a... is that what
Anything
you
else,
said?
Arl?
Arlie? Oh.
Oh,
Sorry,
you're
I
muted.
just totally went on mute. Like, well, that's
I'm done. Mutify.
What more could possibly?
I love it.
No, I moved. I did that. I mean, bonus action.
Yeah.
But I'm really okay. Taunt, Kender taunt because
You
there's
can taunt.
unless they speak a different language. But like, I shot him in the hand, and did he react? It's a Dorger caster.
Yeah.
So
The Druger totally reacted.
okay, in a language that I.
In common, we've understood
common?
it. As Koi has made it seem.
This is how Koi has made it seem. So,
Yes.
Taunt, as a bonus action, I can unleash a string of provoking words at a creature within 60 feet that can hear and understand you. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or it has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than you until the
Cool.
start of your next turn.
So I will tell
yeah.
you, the mage is looking bloodied. The mage is looking real hurt. The assassin with the short sword that's right up in Thad and Aelric's face, looking pretty cool and
Okay,
much more
so,
stabby.
All right, Arlie's gonna taunt that. Arlie's gonna taunt that one. It's gonna
Sweet.
be like, she's gonna be like, you think you're a really tall, big man taking out people's wives? You think you're all that fighting? Anyway, she just can go
I
off
love it.
about.
I love it. It's a wisdom saving throw?
Yes,
What's their DC?
it is the same as her. Say, do 17.
Okay. With a 13 on the dice, They fail and look past the two men in front of them and see the real target. This smart-mouthed Kender.
Fighting with the undead. Have you no class?
I love it.
Pick on
Incredible.
someone your own size.
You have the ire of an assassin. Incredible. A hobgoblin, I should say, assassin. Hobgoblin assassin.
They're much larger than that's not
They're
a
much
dwarf.
larger.
That's significantly taller.
It is a Druger mage. It is a hobgoblin assassin. That is Thaddeus coming up. Thaddeus, top of round 2. I think we can get through our 3. We can get through a bit more before we have to wrap up for the night. Can't hear you, bud. Can't hear you, bud.
So the assassin has disadvantage on any that's not Arlie, right?
As long as no one attacks them, I think is the rule for. Just want to double check our taunt because I believe. Oh, no, that's something else.
No, so the target has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than me. So if he goes to attack Thad, he'll have disadvantage.
Amazing. You're right. Yeah. No, you're right. Because there was another spell that, like, if someone did something, then then the disadvantage would disappear. Looks like taunt lasts. So until the start of her next turn. Yeah.
So you can attack her.
That sees that it's blood. Oh, I don't want to attack. About to come out of the door. So that actually, surprisingly, I'm out.
This is the door, by the way.
Oh, that's the door where things are coming out from?
Yeah, that's the door.
Oh, well, that. And that's in the dark. How deep do we think that room is, Chaz? How much space is inside of that room?
That's a great question for chat.
I've got the room. That disengage if you need to. We should pull back, and we have a choke point. Arlie can cast Ancestral Spirits.
Well, because I can also just throw a fireball. I was going to throw a fireball through whatever door opened up, but I don't have dark vision, so I can't tell the depth. And something like, 30, 30-foot sphere, that
Yeah, you might hit all of us.
Yeah. So, all right, we'll go to I draw my rapier, and I'm gonna make an attack on the assassin, and I'm gonna trigger a booming blade with it.
Amazing. Give me a roll on that.
Rapier. Does a 24 hit?
Big time. It hits too well.
So the first bit of damage is going to be 9 of thunder damage. So that's going to be another 5 on top.
Gotcha.
Now I do not trigger attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
I can get to the mage.
Oh, yeah.
I can get to the mage. And I'm just gonna run up.
That. Okay, never mind.
I know what you shouted, but this is a. I also have so many ways. If everybody absolutely can survive a turn, well, I don't want to tell the DM what I can do, so. I'm going to make an attack with advantage on the mage.
Damn. Okay, do it.
24.
24. That hits. Big time.
You know what? I'm gonna roll to see if I crit.
Go
Roll
for
for the
it.
crit. Not a crit.
Ah, okay.
7 damage to the mage of piercing.
Okay. Yeah. Their hand is stabbed with this crossbow bolt, and you come in, and I'm gonna say with that, you just take off the arm above the elbow. So it
Well,
goes from
that's
like,
gonna-
oh man, my hand just got, phoom. Oh, well, problem solved, mage. Now your hand isn't pierced. You don't have a hand.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna zone the mage out. I'm gonna stay right there, and I'm just gonna keep an eye behind me.
Cool. Awesome. Any
That
other
means the
bonus
mage can't
actions?
cast certain spells anymore.
The DM did that to himself.
It is what it is.
But maybe yeah.
That's
Yeah,
turn. Amazing. It's going to be, in that case, it's going to be, who is it? Harold's next.
Okay. Can I have the token back, please?
Yeah, you can cast that again for sure. Or whatever, make
Great.
it reappear in whatever way. Let me give it to you.
Yeah, that's my bonus action.
Where does it go?
Drop it, and then I'll put it within 15 feet of me.
Cool. There you go.
So I'm going to start it here.
Mm-hmm.
No cost in movement does not provoke opportunity attacks. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3.
Can she move through closed doors?
Oh, it's still closed.
Yeah.
I thought it was open. Okay, never mind.
No, you
In
heard
that
a creature.
case,
You had a creature like on the other side that was like activated from the call, but is still surprised.
Right. Okay. So in that case, she's going to go right here, and then I'm going to move right here.
Okay.
And here. Yeah. And I will cast Arcane Blast twice against the assassin.
Go for it. Nice. Pow pow.
24 hit.
24 does.
I assume a 10 does not.
A 10 will not hit.
I do 13 damage.
Okay, killer. With 13 damage, let me get that. 35. Yeah, okay. Sneak in, and that's the arcane blast. Pow. So it gets knocked back 10 feet?
Yeah, in a straight line.
So that's into the wall there. Pop. Where they're going to get knocked back. They were moved so Aelric doesn't get an opportunity attack because they didn't move themselves. And they have Booming Blade, but they didn't move themselves, so that doesn't trigger Booming Blade.
It's not trigger Booming Blade, no.
Yeah. Awesome. That's your bonus action. That's your action. That's your movement. That's your turn.
It's on top of Fiona? Where is she?
She's like there. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Cool. Two of them are kind of side by side. Amazing. That's going to give us Aelric's turn, and I think that'll probably take us to the end of the night.
You know, buddy, my token's not on the board. I can't see where I am right now. Like, I can't see it in Twitch.
Your token is supposed to be... here, I'll move it slightly. Do you see it? Do you see it now? There you go. That's your token.
Yeah, I don't. I see where you're saying game master, but I don't see where. Now I see it. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
It was just it wasn't in the vision range of some of the other characters.
Okay.
We'll try to figure out what's going on with this because this hasn't happened before with us, but something's
No,
happening.
it hasn't. So that sword is Fiona. Where that sword is that's Fiona. Is that what you're saying?
Fiona's right here.
And the assassin.
The assassin is the sword.
Okay, the assassin is the sword. All right. How much does it take? Huh?
We want to get it to move quite badly. because it'll trigger Booming Blade, and I'll get a full round of attacks on it if it does.
Okay.
So if you can close distance and kill the caster, that would make sense.
That's the thing by Thad.
Yeah.
I think that's I think I can just reach. If you put me right above Thad, I think that's 30 feet.
I'm not sure if you can get by here without triggering opportunity attack, but it has disadvantage because it's been taunted, the assassin.
Okay. Okay.
So I will roll an attack with disadvantage as you try to get by.
Okay.
A 13, which I think just hit. Or have you drawn your swords at this point?
Well, I was about to ask. How long does it take me to draw?
It's one of those. It's a free action. Yeah.
Okay.
So
before you moved.
Yeah. So that's what I'll do. So yeah, I'm at 14.
hell yeah. So as you draw your swords and move past, the assassin tries to sneak in with a short sword. Easily defend that with your blades as you draw them. You're gonna come in here, and you are within range of the wizard.
So you're saying he does that to me, and I parry him, right?
Correct.
Or he misses me.
He misses.
Right?
Yeah.
I can't use my bonus action riposte on that, can I?
I'm afraid not in
traveling?
polymorph.
Huh?
Not in polymorph.
Don't
I'm
have the
afraid.
same class actions?
I don't think so. This is polymorph. Let me see. I'm gonna read it out loud again here.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. We don't have time. I'll just close distance and attack the thing.
Yeah.
I'll attack the thing with the sword.
Cool. You get multi-attack, so you can attack twice.
Okay. Yeah, I can't. You're gonna have to do it. I can't access.
Oh,
any of
right.
my
My
stuff.
bad. My bad.
That's okay.
So this is Aelric getting to cast like 17 times, I think is how it works.
I don't have action surge, so it's just 4.
It's just 4. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So attack, that's a hit. Attack, that's a hit. Attack, that's a miss. Attack, that's a hit. How much damage do you deal with each attack? Okay, yeah. You hit 3 times. How do you want to do this, Aelric? I think you would have to roll almost impossibly bad to not do the minimum number of damage to kill this mage at this point.
Yeah, because I think this human form has extra bonuses that I don't have. Okay, so I think we go kind of old school on this whole thing. You say it's 3?
3 hits.
Attacks? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess he's just going to come in once with Shatter Spark, just across. Second one, how's it? Do I have to do it? Yeah. So the second one, with the silver longsword, he plunges, he holds it tight and pins him against the wall where he's already been knocked. Just like puts him in there, and then on that third Shatter Spark, he comes right down and just cleaves, basically collarbone to waist.
Amazing. And Vikivar reminds us as well that you had advantage on all those attacks because it's fairy fire. So yeah,
that's right.
It happens. You cleave them, pinned to the wall, cleaved, diced, sliced, finished, finitoed.
Yes.
Like a fine French film.
That's
Fine.
right. And so then he just wheels about, getting ready to look at what's about to come through that dang door.
Amazing. Next up is going to be our assassin, followed by whatever's behind the door. But you're going to have to wait until next week to find out what that is. Look at that, the cliffhanger. That's where we're going to end our story tonight. Sorry for starting so late, everyone, and for all the technical problems. I want to thank our players, Michael Keane, Sean Boyd, Sam Gilroy, Claire Hogan, all those wonderful people around me. And thank you for tuning in and watching, whether in the chat with us live or viewing from some future time and place. You want to go back in time? We hope you enjoyed tonight's session. Remember to tell your friends, follow us, subscribe, do all those things that make people know we exist. That's great. We'd love more viewers and friends to follow and have fun with us. And last but not least, we have some more content. I'm back in town now. Wednesday, we're doing Actors on Bikes. Get ready, episode 2. That's right, it's happening. And sometimes Baldur's Gate happens. Who knows? Keep the notifications on. My name is Coy. It's been an honor and a pleasure to be your storyteller this evening, as our heroes shaped their fate guided by the many voices of destiny. Because after all, you're not just the audience. You are Legion. Keep rolling those dice, everyone.
Bye, Legionnaires!
Good night, everybody.
In Candlewick Manor, born to nobility, Ollie dance through life with frivolity. Parties and balls, a life so grand. Little did she know what fate had planned. Ollie, Ollie, the wandering Candlewick, chosen by Sybil in her destiny's down. Escape from towers of pain to the open road, a reluctant cleric with powers bestowed.